This is actually a Kyusho method, the pressure point method. I actually don't mind giving away because, one, a lot of people aren't going to believe it anyway, even though I've actually used it on a live fire. And two, if you do use it successfully, there's no harm done to the person. I can actually vouch this technique can be used and will not harm anyone. Wait for a second, I'm going to go get the book to make sure my pressure points are right. Cue the Jeopardy music. Forgive my crude drawings on this book. Okay? I hope it doesn't record as mirror image. But if it does, I'll read it to you. See, this is the inside of the hand, the palm of the hand, right here. We have lung 8 and heart 6. Don't worry about what they do, because these really aren't the only pressure points involved in here, but these are the ones to think about. Just think about the wrist, right at the kind of thickest part of the wrist here. Okay, my arm is so big. This is what you're going to do to her, because I had to use this to get the car keys out of a woman's hands who was trying to hit me with the car keys and didn't want to give up the car keys, and it was not my wife or anybody related to me. So there. Anyway, she and I were not in any type of relationship like that, so I don't think so. This was somebody that had no business doing what they were doing. But anyway, back to the story and the method. I'm using the outside of the wrist, but you're going to use the inside of the wrist. But even if you grab, quote unquote, on the wrong way, it'll still kind of work. You're going to take your finger, you're going to start at the top of the wrist and make a circle like this to go around. So if you're doing it on the inside of the wrist, it's kind of hard to see for me to really do it to myself. But just go across these points. You're going to grab and circle like that. Now you could guerrilla method it and just grab it, but when you grab people, they resist back. This you could do and was done just like this across the wrist, and it didn't register with her that I was doing something. She didn't get that, because if you grab hard, it makes them grab hard. She didn't react that way. So basically, this is what you're doing. Think, okay, right? Okay. We can call it the okay technique. Because what you're doing is you're taking this hand and going around the wrist like this. So if I'm using my left side, will be on her right side. Same side as her. Don't reach across the body and do it. No. Just like you're doing okay, use that, come across that closer arm. I did it like 3 times. It's okay. Across the wrist. Watch the principle. Here's my wrist, right? I'm going to make it stiff. You see I can't bend it, right? You see I can't bend it. Okay? I make the okay, I can bend it. So that's one way you can try it on yourself. Please be careful, because I don't want you to break your own wrist. Now, I know a lot of people aren't going to believe that. I learned it at a George Dillman seminar. I practiced it. And I did not believe it myself. Did it over and over again at the seminar. I swear to you, I said, this will never work. I'll never use this. And I ended up using it a week later. I did it, I was like, where did that come from? Came from Dillman. Dillman. Oh, let's play the lineage game. Dillman, who taught Steve Stewart, who taught Grandmaster Art Mason, who is one of my pressure points teachers. He's the one that certified me as an instructor. I also have a tutor that I go to, Dwayne Harper, who I see when I can get out there, supposedly once a month. He's under Evan Pantanzi, who also learned under George Dillman. So all you lineage game people, are you happy now? Anyway, okay, that's what I call it, the okay technique. the Illuminati 666, whatever. It's just a name, and it's not learned by the Illuminati, so don't trip. So once again, I push on my wrist, right? I can't get my wrist to bend. I do this, I get my wrist to bend. You do that, and then I rip the car keys out of her hand. You can use that for disarms, but the beautiful thing about it is, if you're going to use this OK technique for anti-misandry martial arts, see, one of the problems people have with traditional martial arts or with Kyushu or anything, they go, well, it won't work on someone who's stronger than you. Well, that's perfect, because she's probably not going to be stronger than you. If she is that much stronger than you, then you got to go back to my thing that I say is, if she's trained, she's on man rules. So if she's that much bigger and stronger than you, she's on man rules. What I'm talking about is defending yourself against a woman who's probably going to be weaker than you, not as fast, but she could still hurt you, but you don't want to hurt her. This way, everybody goes home. Nobody files a lawsuit. Nobody gets hurt. So try the OK technique. I'm going to see if I can find something around here real quick before I end this video so I can show you wrapping around. I need to find something shaped like a cylinder or close to it. Cue the Jeopardy music. Okay. I've managed to find a board with nails in it. People probably think I'm kidding. Is that hardcore enough for you? Let's pretend this is her arm. Even though I can't reach all the way around, I'm going to do that around her wrist. So, this is her hand reaching at me. We'll say, let's see. This part right here is her hand. Can't see the mark. This is her hand. Ah, here we go. This is her hand right here. This dot and down is her wrist. Reach across like that. Let's hold the board here. I know I'm saying it over and over again, but there are going to be people that act like they don't understand. I'm going to reach across like this, because I don't have a partner here, like this, and take what I need out of her hand. Do that fast, because if you do that and go to snatch, what's vulnerable? This side from being hit. So what you may want to do, let's say if this is directly at her, this is her angle, I may want to come to the side, which I did. I came to the side. So her direction of attack was that way. I came from the side. Reached around from the outside with the OK grab, my hands hooked on the other side, took the car keys out of her hand. Now this particular individual was very feisty, and apparently I found out later, I think she knew how to kickbox, because she was throwing some blows. But fortunately, after I did that to get the keys 3 times, I resorted to wax on, wax off from Karate Kid. Wax on, wax off from the original Karate Kid. I continued to wax on and wax off so that her punches met softness. And nobody got hurt. I didn't meet her hard with hard. I met her hard with my soft, using the principles of yin yang and redirection. Okay? So that's it for anti-misandry martial arts. I'm going to make another video on this OK technique. That's what I'm going to call it. I haven't seen it written down anywhere either. OK. It's okay and it works, and I know some of you don't believe it. But let me know if you use it. Peace.